Yo, what's going on, man? It's the Lakers Chronicles. I'm back again, getting more familiar with this thing, coming back to talk about these Laker rumors that we've been hearing. Uh, I know these Lakers fans are very, very ready to see how this off season is gonna unfold. Me myself, of course, I'm ready. I'm talking about every day. I'm checking up on the Bleacher Report, checking up on anything that's gonna give me some type of information on what's going on with the Lakers moves. So let's get right into it with these rumors. So first of all, one name that keeps popping up, popping up for the last few months or so, is Demar Derozan, who in the beginning of the season I was very fond of. I've been watching him for a long time. Of course, he is a LA product. But after watching him this year in the playoffs and the way that the last few years in his playoffs, it just hasn't really been what you expect from a player who's been in the league for a little while now. I won't really consider him to be a veteran, but he definitely has some season on his game already. And like I was saying, the stats just not really there for me. I see that he's a slasher. That's always good. But in today's game, the game is making a transition to this 3 and D, and I just haven't really seen the three ball from DeRozan. There's been a lot of free throws, a lot of layups, and that's cool. But at the same time, I'm looking at the Lakers' money. We got max, this year, and I don't want to give DeRozan max money if we can almost get the same kind of production out of Clarkson, who I've already seen, that three ball is starting to look prettier every game. I don't know if that comes from working on the off season or, getting that little teaching from Steve Nash when he said him and Nash was working together. But the three ball is starting to look a little fluid, and it's looking better than DeRozan's. So my thing is, why give DeRozan max? We can go ahead and give Clarkson this 12 million is a year kind of thing, maybe 48 million 4 years or something like that, and save some chips, because we definitely need to get quality players for the price. We got to get them banners back up. We got to get another banner up there in Lakers heaven. It's time. Like no more playing around. It's time for the bus. The bus family to get it going and popping. You know what I mean? Mitch Kupchak, I think he gonna take over this year. So with Mitch taking over, the mastermind that Mitch is, he's gonna make the right moves. Another name that I've been hearing is Festus Ezeli. Now, Festus is okay. He's a good defender. He shuffles his feet well. He's able to stay in front of quick guards, and that's all cool and dandy, I guess you could say. He blocks some shots here and there. But I really haven't seen any offensive game. Now, I will say just real quick that Festus and Whiteside would be same kind of players defensively, but I think Whiteside is better rebounder, blocker, anything dealing with defense. I think Whiteside is better. Their offense, neither one of them has any kind of offensive game. But if I had to go with a better player, you gotta give me Hassan Whiteside. I'm sorry. 3-4 blocks, guaranteed 12 rebounds. He's gonna get a couple of dunks here and there. So he's gonna get you the production that you need. Now, I think him and Festus are close to around the same age, 26, 27. So, they still got some good years in them, but I would rather get a young center if we could. But I mean, at the time, we can't really be picky. So, with Festus, let's get back to Festus. I'm just not really feeling the whole 50 million. What was it? 50 million 3 years or 4 years or something like that. Nah, brother. Like, I think Festus should be maybe our third or fourth option at the center. To be honest with you, I was against the Al Horford thing, but now I think about it, Al Horford can stretch the floor. He can go to the paint. He can use both hands. He's a rebounder. He's actually not a bad blocker either. Those things are key when it comes to putting together a run and gun kind of team. but we do need some defensive anchors up in there. For me, this summer, I would say this, if we can't get the two biggest free agents, I think we should go for, it's got to be Durant, of course, Durant, and it has to be Hassan Whiteside. If we don't get Durant and Hassan Whiteside, I think maybe we should try to look into a Nicholas Batum, maybe an Al Horford, Harrison Barnes. He's the fourth option right now in Golden State. And I can hear a lot of people say, yeah, he don't get the ball a lot, so his production might look slack. And I ain't trying to hear all that. With them guys he got on the court with him, Harrison Barnes should have no problem putting up 15 a night. No, I don't care if he only get the ball 6-7 times. That should be 6 or 7 mates because he is going to be wide open. So those are excuses. I think Harrison Barnes is a over average player, but I don't know if he's a max player. And we talking about max. We ain't, I ain't talking about just filling no doggone roster. I'm talking about max players. Can Harrison Barnes come in and give you 20 points a night? I don't think so. I could be wrong. And if we do pick him up and he does, kudos to you. But if we don't, I ain't missing him either. So, my thing is, why pick up a Harrison Barnes if the lottery works out for us tonight like I wanted to? If we get that first or second pick, in my observation, I think we should go with Ingram if we get the number 2 pick. And if we get the number 1 pick, I'm still leaning towards Ingram. I like what Ben Simmons does. 19 points a game, maybe 11 rebounds. I don't know how many assists, 3-4 assists a night. He has a motor. He's up and down. You like that up and down game that he has. But, everybody calls him LeBron James. Well, whatever. LeBron James been in the league for 12 or 13 seasons, and he still doesn't have a consistent jump shot. He still doesn't have a consistent post-up game. It's a lot of flaws in his game. And, we're looking for somebody who can knock down the shots now. And that's Ben Ingram. You're looking at a guy who has a 7-foot wingspan. He's 6'9". He probably still got some more inches to grow. You never know. These kids are still young. And, the ball handler skills are there. I already see the back to the basket, turn around, fade away, go left, go right. And when it boils down to that, he can give us the most production, I think, right now as far as scoring. We don't need nobody bringing the ball up. Hell, we got Clarkson. We got Lou Williams. We got, DeMarcus Russell. D'Angelo Russell. If we're going to do anything, we need to get a pure point guard, veteran to facilitate the ball. But, Ben Simmons, like I said, I won't be disappointed if we get him either because I know this is the Lakers. A lot of players come to us, we make them better. When they leave, you never hear from them again. Do the math, Shannon Brown, Farmer, a couple other guys. I ain't going to get too deep in that, but when they leave LA, you don't really hear from them again. So, we get Ben Simmons. I know we can get on him, make that mid-range jumper a little better. Hopefully, he can stretch it out to the 3. But I'm looking at it like this. He plays similar to Randall. Bring the ball up, facilitate, rebound, quick on the defensive rebounds kind of guy. I don't know if we can work with that. I really don't know. To have 2 guys that play the same. They both left-handed. They both don't really have a lot of range. That's just not, what we need. We need Ben Ingram. If we get the 3rd pick, I've been hearing that we was going to trade it. Hopefully we could trade it for a veteran. I don't really have no names to mind right now, but we're going to trade it for a veteran. We need a veteran 3. Maybe we can get somebody in there who can play a little defense, hit a couple threes. Maybe we could trade that pick down some and get maybe a pick in the 2nd round pick for it. You just never know what Mitch is going to do with that. I've been hearing some, some names. You got the big guy from Utah, which is a center. I like that. We could use a center. You got Chris Dunn from Providence. When I look at Chris Dunn, he reminds me of Russell Westbrook. I'm not saying he's Russell Westbrook, but he has that athleticism, that speed. His jumper looks a little bit better already than Russell when he first came from UCLA. That could be because he stayed in college a little bit longer. Then we get the kid Jalen from Cal. You know, a big small forward kind of puts me in the mind of my boy Stanley Johnson from Arizona, capable of hitting some shots here and there. He got a lot of work. I ain't gonna call him raw material, but he got some little work to improve his game. But maybe that could be an idea for us. To be honest with you, we can't never really have too many guards. That kid Murray from Kentucky, I just saw it earlier. 25 out of 27 NBA three-pointers in 2 minutes. That boy got a gun on him. I don't know what his potential is, but he's not really athletic, but so CJ McCollum ain't either. So look at it that way. CJ McCollum and Lillard is working. Maybe we can have a 3-guard lineup every once in a while. So hopefully, this is catching y'all up. I apologize. It's been maybe a little bit over 2 weeks that I dropped the video. But hopefully it's going to be another video tonight because we got about a little bit while before this draft starts. So it's getting ready to go down. See y'all soon. Hopefully the Lakers get their first pick. If not, I'll take 2. Hell, I even take 3. We need that pick. This the Chronicles. You know what it is. I don't really have a Twitter. Don't follow me on no Twitter. I ain't got no Twitter. But, I got an Instagram. Hopefully I'll put that in later. A little Facebook or whatever like that. But if not, don't worry about it. You can reach me right here on the tube. Like, subscribe, Chronicles.